What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be talking about some interesting forex pairs. Please remember, when if you like this sort of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also turn on the notification button so that you get notified whenever I drop a video. Also, for those interested in learning how to trade the forex market, I'll drop my number in the description so you can hit me up. I have not posted a video for I think over 2 weeks now. Some things came up but I have been actually actively trading, taking my trades, but I've not been able to record like a new video. Even this one I'm doing, I just had to, because I have passion for what I'm doing, so I just make out time to record this particular video, which you guys are seeing now. And from time to time, I'll also try to keep up with the weekly analysis which I drop for you guys. Some of my students reached out to me to know what was the reason, but I told them that everything is fine, and we are back again. Please don't forget to drop also your favorite pairs which you would like me to analyze in the next video. Okay, so for this week we had an interesting week. I won't lie, this week was really interesting. I took as much trades as possible because the previous week wasn't really good for me. I didn't take much trades last week, so this week I was seeing a lot of opportunities. And if on my screen now, this is US30. This week I took a total of 7 trades. 6 of them went well and 1 of it went south. So I took 2 on the US30, 1 on gold, 2 on GBP USD, and 2 on the USD JPY. So for this video I'll start with the US30 so you guys can see the trades I took, and probably some of you guys who was able to take advantage of all these pairs also. So this is US30. For the first trade which I took was on Wednesday when the market broke above this. If you notice, US30 have been giving us some uptrend movement. You understand, it has been trending upward, so I was looking for an opportunity to take to ride along with the trend. So when the market came above this point, I saw a retest around this point. We've been having like a pushback whenever we get to this resistance zone here. So when we finally broke above it, I waited for a retest of it on a 30 minutes and a 15 minutes time frame, and which I jumped in. When I jumped into the trade, I was really anticipating market to get to our all-time highs which we had on this point. If I go over to the daily time frame, let me show you why I set my all-time take profit to that point. So if you look at, this is our all-time highs on US30. So when the market gave me that retest, I aimed for the that same zone here. So I anticipated it to get to this point, which was giving me a 4.5:1. So I took a trade, and it went swiftly. It didn't even maybe probably stop me out or whatsoever. So the market gave me a good setup, and I took it, and it gave me a good profit from it. So this was the first trade which I took on the US30. So talking about this point, when it got to this point, I was anticipating the market to retrace back or probably push and break above this point. But I know that breaking above this zone now won't be very possible, because it really needs a strong fundamental news around the markets or the world for US30 to be able to break above this zone. Because when the market came at this point, it retested. I drew a trend line at this point here, connecting from these dots here. We had this touch here, we had this water touch. So when the market came here, it broke above it. So this was actually one of the trades I took without following my entry method, because immediately it broke above the trend line, I went long, because I didn't want to waste much time on the trade. And now when I set my take profits, my stop loss and my take profit. So altogether this pair was supposed to give me a 6:1, but I don't like holding pairs or trades. I don't like holding trades over the weekend. So when the market came and gave at this levels here, I just took my profits, and that was all for that day on US30. So altogether I was able to close on 3.7:1, which was risking 50 pips to get 190 pips. So for next week, what I'll be anticipating or looking out for US30, it's simple. We are at this level here, so it seems like we'll be having a minor retest of this zone, then a push to the upside. So there are different scenarios for US30, but this will be my first, having a retest on this level, then a continuation to the upside. Once we get to this level again, I'll take my profits out, then wait for the market to either break above this, give us a retest, and remember, if we break above this level here, that means we'll be creating new highs on the US30. So if you're able to take the trade, you should be able to scale your profits as it goes higher. Then if the market doesn't give us this, we might see a reversal, get to this point and start pushing down to maybe to get a new support on the US30. I will try as much as possible not to go short on the US30, but I will just be looking for opportunities. Probably when the market retraces down to this point, I will look for an opportunity to go long on the US30. Aside that, I will not take any trade on the US30. So quickly, I will go over to my favorite pair, which is the gold. I actually love trading gold more than every other pair that I have. The trade which I took on gold was simple. Coming from this point, market came here, retested this, gave us like a double bottom at this point, then pushed down to this level. So the one where I was able to take an advantage of it from it was, even on a Thursday, I saw a break of this zone here, a retest of it on a 15 minutes time frame. Let me go over to 15 minutes time frame so that you see what I'm talking about. So I saw a break and retest of this level, and I took a sell on it. So this particular trade gave me 6:1 because I was anticipating this black, because most times if you see a black line, these are zones or levels that I plotted from a weekly and a daily time frame. So I was anticipating the markets to get to this point, though it didn't go immediately, but it was actually worth it because I held on to the trade, and I was willing to risk it because US30 already gave me good profits, so I didn't want to jeopardize this one. I just held onto the trade, and which gave me a 380 pips as my take profit, and it smashed it. Well, next week, what I'll be expecting from gold, it's quite simple. We have broken below this level, so we might see a retest of it. We might see a retest of this level like this. Sorry. We might see a retest of this level, then a continuation to the downside, a retest of level, this point here. Then this is my scenario to go short on the gold. But if I am to go long, I'll wait for it to break above this level, retest of this zone, then a push to the upside. But for gold, for the coming week, I will be more on the bearish side than the bullish side, because if you look at it, you notice that the market has been pushing to the downside on gold recently. So this is my observation for gold on the coming week. If the market doesn't give me any of these good setups, I will try not to take any trade on gold. Gold is my favorite pair, so I know it's very volatile. It's not a pair that you want to rush anyhow. Also, I would love to introduce you guys to a prop firm called WFUNDED. I don't know if for most of us who are based in Nigeria, who are from Nigeria actually. You must have heard of the Dapo Willis. So Dapo Willis is a professional forex trader also, who has a problem to his name. So the name is WFUNDED, and they are the problem which I use. I have different accounts with them, and I can tell you for a fact that they are very reliable. They have a good payout and a good spread on the MT5. So I will drop a link for you guys, for those who are interested to join to trade the prop firm with them. So you can be able to click the link and get an account with them, and trust me, you will enjoy it. So back to our analysis. So this is all for US30 and gold. Next, I will talk about the GBP USD. GBP USD was where I had one loss. Remember, I said I took 7 trades, 6 went well, and one went south. So the one I took on GBP USD was when I plotted a zone, a level here, a trend line, anticipating a retest of this level. Then it pushed the upside. So the market didn't do any of it. It went where when I took the trade, it went south and it gave me a loss. I didn't panic much because 30 was doing me good. So I waited for the market. Is for the fact that it broke below this trend line, it was going in line of a break of a trend line, then probably a reverse of a trend. Because now this trend line here signifies that the market is pushing to the upside, but a break of it and the retest of it shows that probably we will be expecting or seeing a change in the trend. Now, when the market came here, I was patiently waiting for the market to give me a good setup. So when I came here, I saw where we had this little rest from the sell we had here. So I plotted a mini zone here. The market broke below it, retested. This was where I now took the trade, and I held it up to this level, this point here. So this black zone I have here. So this was where I took my profits on GBP USD. For the coming week, what I'll be expecting from the GBP USD, it's I will be waiting for the markets to probably break below this zone, give us a quick retest of it, then a continuation to the downside. Or for if I'm to go long on GBP USD, I'll wait for probably like a double bottom. I'll wait for like a double bottom around this point, probably a little consolidation around it, then a push to the upside, a break of this level also, continuation to the upside. So but for GBP USD, unless we break below this zone, I will try not to go short on GBP USD, because if you check on a 4 hours time frame, you'll notice that GBP USD has been consolidating a bit. So we've not had a clear direction of where the market is actually heading to. It's just that if you look at this point, we were pushing to the downside. Then at this point we started pushing to the upside. Now it seems that we are reversing, or we are reversing to the downside again. So I will wait for market to break below this zone here before I'll be able to go short. If the market also breaks below this level, if it breaks below this level, a retest of it, then we have a big space, a big drive where we and also expect GBP USD to go down to this level at this point. So this is my observation on GBP USD for the coming week, and I hope you guys will be able to take advantage of it, of these pairs that I'm showing you guys. So lastly, I'll talk about the USD-JPY. USD-JPY, I took 2 trades on it, on USD-JPY in the previous week that we had. So the first trade I took didn't give me exactly a 2:1, but I just took the trade because I believe it was a good setup and trade I took. So market came here, gave us a retest of this point. You know, if you look at it, we formed like a double bottom, double top at this level. So this a break of it is like a retest of this neckline on the double top that we had here. So I just took a trade, and I didn't anticipate much because we have so many like a level which I was expecting the market to get to before reversing or breaking below it. So when the market got to this point, this gave me a 1.5 ratio 1. So I took my partials on it, and I set break even on the remaining. So the second trade which I took was also from this level. We now broke above this same zone which I took a trade from. We broke above it, gave us a quick retest of the level. This was on a Friday, and I took this particular trade, and I was anticipating, I'm expecting the market to get to this zone, but just like I said, I don't like holding my trade over the weekend. When the market got to this point, I was able to take out my profits from the USD JPY. For this coming week, what I'll be expecting on the USD JPY, it's quite simple. I will probably wait for a break, since we are trading above it, a retest of this level, this mini zone here, and a continuation to the upside. Then if we are to go short, this is my scenario to go long. To go short on the GBP on the USD JPY, I will wait for a break below this trend line and the zone, a retest of it, then push to the downside on USD JPY. So I'll probably show you guys the trades which I took on the previous week, and also what I'll be expecting from these interesting pairs in the coming week. We have US30, GBP USD, we have the gold, and we also have the USD JPY. So these are the interesting pairs I have for you guys for this week, and hopefully I'll be able to update you guys on how the trades went probably within the week. And also I hope you guys will be able to take advantage of all this interesting analysis which I have given to you guys here, and you'll be able to make a good profit from it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also check out WFUNDED Firm account. So for those who are interested in trading a prop account and making good profits from it. Thank you all, and see you guys next week. God bless.